Yeah, I think we are live.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody. This is Priyadarshi, and we are sorry a bit for the delay. There are certain technical glitches, and thanks Harshavardhan for supporting me. And sorry, Anil, I was not able to answer your queries. Okay, coming to the point, he is Mr. Kishore, the managing director of Agrilmec. It's an agrotech startup from Bhubaneswar, Odisha. And he's Mr. Subramaniam, had already interacted with near about 1,000 startups. Earlier was a student with Tai, young guy, passionate, and he's helping us in getting interacting with the startups pan India. In this coffee break online, we'll be conducting on a daily basis where we'll be inviting some startups, ecosystem partners, technical persons from STPI, Startup Odisha, Kerala Startup, and we'll start introducing them to the audiences. Okay, over to you, Subbu. Thank you.
Thanks, Priyadarshi.
Thank you.
Uh, Welcome, everyone. As Priyadarshi said, really sorry, we're just sorting out some things on the back end, but now we're ready to go. And quick introduction about myself. I finished my chemical engineering from BMS College in Bangalore in 2014. Uh, didn't work in that industry, ended up working in the startup world ever since. And I've worked at this organization called TIE, the Indus Entrepreneurs, working with early stage startups. Worked a lot with VCs as well as the government in helping them frame startup policies in startup programs to benefit the whole of India. And then I worked at a VC fund, so looked at investments, looked at the paperwork that goes into all of that. And now I'm working as a consultant with startups as well as VCs, trying to take the Indian startup ecosystem forward. So today with us we have Mr. Kishore Kumar Behra, who is the MD of Agrilmec. And so Agrilmec is a wonderful company based out of Bhubaneswar, about a year and a half old. And what Agrilmec does is it connects farmers with machine owners, so owners of machinery as well as agricultural experts. The broad vision of what they're trying to do is that India is primarily an agriculture-based economy. So Agrilmec is helping farmers make more money and adopt better practices to become to improve their yield, to look at the soil, to look at climate conditions, and better prepare for what they are doing. So on that note, I'll introduce Mr. Kishore. Thanks a lot, Mr. Kishore, for joining us. I hope the introduction was apt. I just wanted to set some context for the audience. But, sir, why don't you tell us more about what AgriMac is?
Okay. First, I will give you a little bit introduction of myself.
Yes.
Good evening and namaskar to all. My name is Kishore Kumar Behera, agricultural engineer from the Odisha University of Agriculture and Technology in 1988. I out in 88. Then I did a job in government of Odisha and government of India from 1988 to 2009. After when I'm going this job in different positions, then I came to know what the farmer need. My basic thing is what the farmer need and what I will help to the farmer. After doing the 21 years job in the government, then I am eligible for the pension. Then I quit from the job and I joined from 2009 to 2018 in different company. One some multinational company like Dixon Starton, some Indian-based companies, Sharp Industry, in different posts as a vice president, as a director, and as CEO. After doing all these things, I came to know that I am fulfilling the dream of others. Just listen, why I change? I am working because in a top post, you have to do the work from 12 hours, 14 hours, almost 24 hours, the lot of pressure, particularly in the month end and the month first week. And with the good salary, with a handsome of salary amount, but it is true that we are doing fulfilling the others' dream. We have some dreams, but we are working 24 hours to fulfill some of the other dreams. When I visited with some other country, I came to know that their mindset is something different. They want to do themselves and they want to fulfill their dreams, whatever may be the dreams, that is small dreams or big dream, whatever may be, but they are interested to fulfill their dream. Then I changed, then I started my own Agrilmac Private Limited on 2018. It is almost 1.5 years completed and it is running in a good way. And before starting this, I built one team. Team is a very important. So to selection of team member is most important for any startup, which type of business or what type of we are doing. You may be expert, but you need a very good team. So from that, I took one Sumit Surnama. He is the IIT, IIT from the Banaras University, and he is doing the finance management in the Symbiosis, and he is the founder of this company. Another one is the agriculture engineer. He is very expert in agriculture. He is the Padma Kumar Swami. He is the co-founder of this. Another one is the electronics, and is the mechanical. So we built a team, and we are working as a team. So this is my small introduction, Mr. Subbu. Any question you want to ask, we are ready to say, or I want to deliberate some things on this.
Sir, as I said before when we spoke, you are the expert on this field. I'm just here to direct some of the questions which I have, and which some of the audiences have. So to sum up, basically, you are an agricultural engineer by education, 20 years experience in the government. So you've worked with farmers on mechanization and how to develop them, and now you've taken that forward and you're building AgriLmec. Am I right, sir?
Yes.
So
Yes.
tell us more about AgriLmec itself, sir. Like, what is it?
Yes.
And
So, okay. Before starting any startup, the basic one or two things is there. You have to fulfill these things. Basic thing is that whether whatever you are doing, whether it is a need to the society or community to whom you are addressing. Suppose you are addressing to urban customer or rural customer or farmer or medical, whatever may be. First, you search that whether it is a need or not. First thing, it is a need. It should be a need base. Second point is that you build a team. Third, the cash flow. Cash flow, regular cash flow is important for any startup. These three things you have to keep on your mind before starting this. So, Mr. Subramanian has asked the question why I started the AgriMac and what is the background of this AgriMac, how these things. So, this is almost 60 to 70% population are the farmer. They are staying in the rural and they are technologically they are very little access on this technology and little bit illiterate also. Why I am addressing these things in pharma? Because after doing the lot of survey work, I came to know pharma wants two things. Because my customer is the farmer, farmer wants two things. First thing, but if you ask to any farmer, and conclusion I got, ultimately how much money coming to their pocket. That is the most important thing. Second, they need the hand-holding support. So presently, in our government, in all over the India, the hand-holding support to the farmer, no one is giving. No one is absolutely no one is giving the hand-holding support to the farmer. What is the hand-holding support to the farmer? Suppose one there is some I am going for a vegetable seeds. So which type of vegetable seeds is good for my soil? Suppose you are going for some cereal crop or pulses or sugarcane or paddy. So which seeds I will be select? No one will tell me. Usually what the farmer are doing in the field, they are asking to their neighbor, they are asking some knowledgeable person of that, but they are not expert on this. Similarly, all the farmers, they want the how the soil is there, which type, how much fertilizer will be applied, how much pesticide is required in the disease time. So absolutely no one is giving support to this. I will just give an example. Now the private school is more. Instead of all the government school, private school is more because of they are giving the good facility and good education. Similarly, the private medical is more. So now our duty to give the support to the farmer because 70% of the farmers' livelihood depends on the agriculture. 70% population, almost 70, 60 to 70% population, farmers' livelihood, the livelihood depends on farming. And our GDP also depends on the agriculture. But unfortunately, presently, it is no one is interested for coming to the agriculture field for as a startup or business or something. So after doing all these things, survey work, then I think, okay, I will build a company in the AgriMag Private Limited who will give handholding support to the farmer. So in the basic of the AgriMag Private Limited, we are doing giving a single platform to the farmer. Export means agriculture export. Those who are having the soil export, those who are having the plant protection export, those who are having the seeds export, we are taking that exports. Then the machinery owner. Why I am taking the machinery owner? Because everyone is not capable to purchase a tractor or combine harvester or agriculture machinery or something, but they can capable to hire that machines. So the machine owner. Then the big company. We are taking the tie-up with the some multinational company because suppose Subramania wants to purchase a tractor, to whom he will ask and what is the cost and which tractor is best in the field. Whether the Mahindra is best or John Deere is best or New Holland is best or in what HP he is going to purchase and what is the cost. If you go in the net or anywhere, you won't find these things. So what he is doing, anyone can do. He will ask to the dealer or ask to any agent, and they will advise. On this advice, Mr. Subramania will purchase this thing, whether that will suit or not. Example, just I'm giving one example for
Right,
this.
right,
So
right.
we are making all these four people, farmer, expert, machine owner, and company in a one platform. So for this, by taking one platform, what we are doing, we have developed one app. You can go to the Play Store and you put this AgriMac, you will find out the app is there. And we are giving some toll-free number to the farmers. Besides that, we are keeping some district manager and a district one staff is there. In block also some staff is there. Going with the in a week, every 3 days there will be a small meeting in the village level. What they are doing, so in the village, suppose 20, 30 people is there, they are giving, okay, these are the Hillmac Private Limited, these are the facility available, this is the phone number, this is the app. What are the things you want, you can ask. By calling, it is totally free, but if I will give this service, there is some cost is there. X people wants for the soil test. We are taking the soil test some amount 250 rupees for the soil testing. I'm just giving one example. Just like doctor, suppose you are a patient, you are giving a blood test.
Mhm.
What they are doing after this blood report, you are going to the doctor and doctor is prescribed the prescription. Similarly, by doing the soil testing, our expert will write, they will ask, Mr. X, what crop you are interested to do. Suppose he will tell, no, I am going for the vegetable or sugarcane or cotton or paddy. Then you are prescribed your soil pH value is this, nitrogen, phosphorus, potash is this. You need this much of fertilizer on this. So we are describing these people that your soil condition is this thing, this way, and you have to use the fertilizer on this. So, and when we are giving one phone call to also educating that your soil is so much better. You will just assume is by knowing this thing in Odisha, the soil pH acidity is the less than 5. When the soil acidity is more, the productivity is less, and you will put more fertilizer on this. So in this way, we are just making clear with the farmer and all these things. Almost 1 lakh farmer already registered in our organization. So after
Wonderful.
doing these things, some that I want to purchase one power tiller or rotavator, some agriculture pump set. So we are facilitating all these things. We have taken the dealer and some consultant of this some company. So from that also we are selling this. So this way, this agreement is working. Almost we are having 55 staff is there in they are working on the field level, educating them, and finally we are doing the them of the farmer. This is very. It's okay.
Definitely, sir. So I no, you've touched upon a lot of points over here. So I'm just going to summarize and then we'll take this forward. So, sir, one of the main things which you said, which is very important, and I'll go back to that point, is to understand your customer. And and I think you're also saying that because you've had a lot of experience in working with farmers. So though you have done 20 years of that and you've understood that, you still wanted to go back and talk to them, and that's when these 2 points which farmers want, which is ultimately how much money can they make and how much more money can they make by working with someone like Agrilmec. Second is about all of the hand-holding support that you can offer. So while initially you were only the website says that you're into machinery, the services that you offer are crop management, government support, soil testing, then skill development programs, product sale, business consulting. So all of this on one platform is what you're offering through Agrilmec. Am I right, sir? And
Yes,
sir,
yes.
so my direct question to you, like from there, just to pick up on that point, is when you decided to go about and build something like AgriMech, it is you're directly working with farmers who may or may not. So what is it like, sir? Do they use mobile apps a lot? Because you're using a mobile app to deliver your service. So do you have to go and coach them on how to use the app, or do they already use it? Do they have connectivity issues? Could you tell us more about what's it like on the ground?
Actually, the farmer, real farmer, those age is more than 50 years or 40 years. They are using this small mobile. They are not using the smartphone.
Okay.
But their son or daughter or brother, they are using the smartphone. So
Mhm.
in our meeting, when our meeting in the village level meeting, small meeting, we are educating them how to use the app. Simultaneously, what we are doing now, we are giving the toll-free number to them.
Yeah.
Whatever is coming, you just call. Okay. So honestly speaking, the use of the app farmer level is very less, usually very less. Their son or daughter or brother, they are using because in the village level now they the WhatsApp and Facebook and lot of they are using. Net is everywhere in. Okay, once they are using this app, then after that they are giving the some query and all these things in the app. But initially it is difficult because the farmer is very less access to the mobile app.
I get that, sir. No, so that's just the first question that I had when I saw your website, because if you're offering something through an app to someone who doesn't know how to use it, then how does it work? That's a very important point also that you've said,
Yes.
which is that their sons and daughters are now internet first. So they understand it. And
Yes.
we've got a lot of good connectivity. There's Reliance Jio, Airtel, and all of these services which are going out there.
Yes.
And so that's helping you. So what was it like, sir? So you started it in 2018 in October, uh, around that time. And so how did you go about building the platform? I mean, did you go and meet, like, did you conduct workshops of farmers? Was that the first point, and then you started it? Because the other point for our viewers is that right now AgriMech is in Odisha as well as Tamil Nadu. So on one hand, you're talking about people who speak Odia, and on the other hand, you're talking about people who speak Tamil. So, I mean, how did you go about selecting these two states and very different culturally, language-wise? Could you tell us more about that?
Actually, why I selected Tamil Nadu next to Odisha because I worked in the Tamil Nadu at Coimbatore almost 4 years. So
Okay.
I experienced Tamil Nadu, and in Tamil Nadu they are very much organized way. In Odisha, if you compare to the Odisha, the Tamil Nadu, the farmer are very much organized way, and they knows the app better than the Odisha people, Odia farmer.
Mm-hmm.
So I have selected this Tamil just to give some trial basis whether in other state how they'll be working. And your first question is that for the app,
The language part of it, sir, in terms of when you have different people speaking different languages, how do you support it on the back end? You should have experts who speak both languages. So how do you manage it, like in terms of that part of it?
because my lot of in Tamil Nadu, my lot of friend is there because I told
Okay.
you I worked in 4 years. I visited the every place of the Tamil Nadu, lot of place. I know this geographical situation and what the farmers thinking, how the culture of the farmer, and I know all these things because a lot of farmer is there. Understand the Tamil, but I can't speak the Tamil. That is the difficult part. But as I am working in 4 years in Coimbatore, so pretty much familiar with this. So before that, by keeping this 2018, when I
Okay.
decided to start, decide is a very difficult for a startup. And for this startup to making any startup, because a lot of startup people, what the brothers told me, a lot of that idea is okay, but to implement this and start the one startup, lot of things is required to fulfill all these things because we need a survey work. Without survey work, if anyone jump to any startup, it is a very difficult to success. First thing is the reality. Come to the reality. Go for a very good survey. Talk to the customer. Who is your targeted customer? Note down the point. What are the points is coming to them? You address these things. Then you start a startup. So starting a startup is a very difficult at the starting point because once you jump, it is very difficult to return back. I
Got it.
request to all the things what I learned on this because working from some other money is different, working for own money is something different, right?
Yes.
When they start up, one thing I will request to everyone, keep patient, stay in the field, and you plan at least for the 3 years how you will be staying and the cash flow. The most important is the cash flow. I'm always telling to whenever I'm going to any meeting or anywhere, I am telling just think for the cash flow. Suppose you are putting the X amount and you are spending that X, that is not good. You are putting X amount, some amount should come from the cash flow and it will be done. Then
Mm-hmm.
it will be good. Coming 3 years or 4 years is very difficult. Starting 3 years is very difficult. So if you any organization, if you look this thing is good. And one thing I will tell to Subramanian, when I started, I think I will get some investor or something from the outside. Okay, because so many investors are interested for this. I tried these things, but it is very difficult. Once you have success, then the investor will come. Initially, the investor are coming for the idea. They want
Okay.
what is your balance sheet, what is your this thing. So what are this 1 year experience, 1.5 years experience? I got these things.
Understood, sir. No, it's very interesting. So, a couple of questions are coming up in the audience. So, before I ask you the other ones, let's just quickly go here. So, Anil, who's a technology manager at Wells Fargo, he had joined us for the previous call as well. So, he's asking that at what stage of development are you at? So, I think, sir, basically, जैसे आपने बोला कि you spend a lot of time surveying, which is very important to understand what are the ground realities. तो उधर से लेके आप एक product बनाया, and then as you go along that process, probably you can tell us in terms of so you have the app, you have a toll free number, और उसके बाद क्या होता है? So you can tell us a bit more about that. And also earlier you were saying 1 lakh farmers are now using the platform. So tell us, I think if you cover these two aspects of where, in terms of what kind of technology you're using and how many people are using it, sir, I think that will answer this question. So just wanted to pick that up.
First thing is that the first before for this my survey and preparation for the own company, it took almost 9 months to me. I did the survey of almost 15,000 farmers in different part of the Odisha. I
Mhm.
prepared one sheet, told to the my staff and all these things people to go and do the survey. You just go
Okay.
to the door to door and ask the people. That is the most. Without the survey and ground reality, never go to for any other things. Second point is that and 1 lakh farmer. So what we are doing, suppose we are my staff is going for a meeting in a meeting 20 to 30 farmers is there. They are taking some maybe 10 mobile app is there, mobile startup smartphone is there. So we are just thinking how to download this Play Store in the AgriMac and what are
Mhm.
these things, how they register. So we are giving the training and they are downloading this thing and registered there. On that registration, we are taking all the basic data of a farmer. Suppose one company will come and you will ask, suppose a big company, suppose one Kubota company, Japan company or Yanmar company of Japan company, they are selling the combine harvester. And the cost of the combine harvester is 24 lakhs. Suppose one company will come, they want to sell combine harvester. So whatever the data, 1 lakh data is there, from there I can find out who are the possible customer, those who are having the money to purchase. Because
Okay.
from that data we are taking the and all these things. And from this 25,000 or 40,000, they are possible customer to purchase the combined harvest. So data is used for that.
Okay, got it, sir. So, and how many machine owners do you have on the platform? How many experts are on the platform?
Actually, expert is the only 4 persons, 4 expert is there in the
Okay.
Bhubaneswar. Uh, they are the master in this. Almost all are the retired persons, retired agriculture persons. They are coming and they are giving the support to this. And in the field, we are having almost 52 numbers of staff in the block level and
Okay.
district level. And this they are getting the salary, some little salary and incentive also. Because we are not capable to give the full salary, they are getting the some salary and the incentive also. And from that, everyone is getting almost 15,000, from 16,000 to 20,000 per month.
Okay, got it, sir.
Yeah.
And sir, Anil's other question is, आप marketing कैसे करते हो सर आपके आपका service के लिए? जैसे how do you get from one farm? So do you go through the block level and then the panchayat, and then do you go through the nodal agencies, or do you go direct, or आप marketing कैसे करते हो for this service?
Uh, there is two things. First, I have told you the 4 point. One aspect is the connecting with the multinational company. Okay. We are giving the third party service to that company. So we are getting some revenue from that. That is one thing.
Mhm.
Second, when you second point is the soil testing, plant protection, all these things. We are getting the revenue, all these. Plant protection, I forgot to tell you, Subramanian, that is very interesting also.
Okay.
That is the innovative things. In Odisha is almost the paddy cultivation is more. In Odisha, mainly in Kharif season, means rainy season, they are going with the paddy cultivation. And paddy, the duration is 135 days.
Mhm.
One paddy duration 35 days, starting
Okay.
from transplanting to harvesting. Okay, in
Okay.
135 days, 60 days to 110, 50 days is very important because understand the pest attack is more. Pest attack and pest attack is more.
When
Right?
is it more, sir, in the beginning or like throughout, or I missed that point? So
Yeah.
135 days is the paddy
The
growth cycle, and then the pest attack, you
pest
can tell us.
For that, paddy duration is 135 days,
Yeah.
starting from transplanting to harvesting.
Yeah.
60 days to 100 days.
Okay.
60 days to 110 days. Lot of disease and pest attack is more.
Okay.
And people are spending a lot of money on this, and their productivity is going down due to this. So what we are doing, suppose X person, they are having 2 acre land. We are telling that, okay, we will take land, you have to pay this much, you have to register and pay this much of money. Okay, so what we are doing, we are having on software, we are putting the date and the variety of query, and particularly time he will indicate, our software will indicate that these are the pest disease are supposed to happen there. So what we are telling to the farmer, this type of disease and pest is supposed to come to the field because they due to the weather condition or something, and you have to apply this medicine. Okay, you have to
Okay.
apply this medicine. So what will happen? So the medicine shop will not cheat to this farmer. We are telling that this company, suppose Tata company or Syngene company, this medicine will go and apply this. Okay. So
Mhm.
from this, we are giving the 100% plant protection to the farmer. They are much happy on this aspect. And the third thing also, lot of government scheme is there in everywhere in India.
Mhm.
Government agriculture department scheme is there, and almost 90% farmers don't know that scheme to get that benefit. Suppose Mr. X is wants to do a borewell agriculture purpose. The borewell government is giving 50,000 subsidy. And all India I am telling you. Okay. So a lot of people do not know how to get that subsidy.
Okay.
Because one person for a poultry or dairy or any farm there. Government of India giving 50%, 50 lakhs subsidy to farmer or entrepreneur because a lot of people does not know. So what we are doing, so suppose in our message someone is interested for the well or poultry farm or something, we are taking the paper and we are helping to them how to get these things. Okay.
Understood.
And they are more happy. So this way we are helping in agriculture farmer, and honestly this is not NGO. We are taking for every our expert or whatever we are telling, we are taking some money to the farmer. There is
Okay. No, so we understand that because I think a lot of what you're doing also comes down to the kind of experience that you have had working with farmers earlier, and that's really helping you bring out the point by point. For example, the government support. I'll just bring up another interesting startup that I'd worked with before. So they're called Darshak. And so Haq is a right, and basically Darshak is someone who will give the right to let's say people. So if you're in a village where most people don't know what government schemes they are eligible for, what Darshak does is they will educate one person in the village and give them all the tools necessary to go and tell all the other people in the village what schemes they are eligible for. And that one person is called a Darshak, and they get paid by this startup to do this work. So not only are they helping the overall village, they're also giving employment to one person from every village. And now they are
yes.
spreading across India trying to do this. So I get why you're saying that is very important. So thanks for sharing that one point, sir, especially about the paddy and the and how you come in and help them basically avoid diseases, avoid pests, and that's how your system comes in, and that's where you bring in the third parties as well. That's what you're saying.
Yes.
Understood, sir. So one more question has come up, which is that let me just read this. Most agri startups have developed solutions that are relevant to small farmers. The challenge is that they do not have a delivery network to take the solution to large dispersed farming community. How do you address this? In fact, one of the questions which I wanted to ask you as well, Anil has brought this up. So, what is your distribution delivery mechanism like, sir? Please tell us.
So So honestly speaking, Mr. Subramanium, you are not touching the three things presently. One is the farmer needs some finance.
Okay.
Second, the farmer needs some. Third is the marketing facility.
Okay.
You got.
Uh-huh.
So these 3 points is the most important for the farmers. One is the marketing support, means the delivery support.
Okay.
So those who are those who are doing the vegetables or the basmati rice. Okay. So basmati rice last year we did in the Odisha and we are trying, and this year also we are going to 100 acres basmati rice and we are tie up with the Haryana. They will come and they will take it because the basmati rice paddy cost is 35 rupees per kg. Here the
Okay.
Odisha government is almost 18 rupees.
Okay.
So people are much interested to go for the basmati rice and we are tie up with the Haryana. Similarly, for the vegetable, all these things we are trying, but not 100% success on the marketing aspect. It will take some more times,
Okay.
right? Insurance and finance we have not touched because insurance is government is doing. We are not touching this insurance. Finance also not that much.
Understood. So so no insurance, no finance. That is all. That's all being done. You're saying by the government. So what you're doing is basically helping farmers get money, get more money from every yield, from every crop, and you're saying that's a good place to go down, and then sort of go from there, and then figure out other things. So
Right.
that also brings me to another point, which typically startups sometimes they miss out. And I'm very happy that when you started off with right from your introduction, you went down to how founders should approach the market, which is that you should pick typically, I mean, the best advice that's given to startups is you pick one problem that your customer has and solve it in the best way possible. And then once you've got that entire flow of solving that one problem right, then you can go on to multiple problems. So for you, it was very clear. It was advice and finance. Then you're now into marketing and ensuring that they sell better, and that's why you've not looked at the other field and gone across the spectrum, right?
Yes.
Okay. सर एंड ये तो
Yeah.
पूछना ही पड़ेगा सर क्योंकि we've been talking a lot about coronavirus, we've been talking a lot about the current situation that the world is in. So how do you see that, sir, in your industry? Because that's not something that people are talking about. How is the agricultural industry in India being impacted, or is it being impacted? What are the trends that you're seeing?
Honestly speaking, Subramji, agriculture industry will not stop in Corona or anything will come.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Because presently, presently harvesting season is coming within 10 days. Harvesting.
Okay.
Okay. Because in the winter crop is going to harvest and people are ready to going for the harvesting and government also allowed the farmer to go for the harvesting also.
Mhm.
This is one thing. So agriculture industry, particularly for the farmer, those who are doing for the vegetables and some cash crop, it is going on. There is no problem. And for the people who are down in the winter, it is going from agriculture market will not affect on this coronavirus. But one the effect, the machine, the sale of the machine, sale of the tractor, sale of the other thing, it will be affect. It will come for this coronavirus will little bit effect.
Acha. Hmm.
And I want to tell one thing to Subramani ji. This is my personal view. Okay. In agriculture and medical and food, we will not stop. Whatever the thing, agriculture, medical,
Medicine.
and food,
Got it.
right? So if anyone is working for this, whatever the situation will come, the tsunami will come, XYZ will come, the people needs. Why I'm telling these things? All the people are need these three things: food, medical, and agriculture.
Got it.
And I want to say one thing: the agriculture startup is the best, safest thing to do. It is a difficult. It is a very difficult, but it is the safest and best thing to do something for the society also.
Okay.
And one more thing, so if in a village, I got some experience and some feedback from the farmer. One district is there in Baripada in the east towards the West Bengal side. One district is there, Baripada. There is one farmer, he came from the defense and he started to the farming. Okay. So he contacted with me and he told me, sir, I am going for the planting of the carrot cultivation of 7 acres land. Okay.
Okay.
Acres land only. In Odisha, no one is doing these things. And he is doing some other crop also. Now he is much happy. He got a good amount. His production is very good. So after, because the farmer believing by seeing their eyes, farmers one point is that they are believing by seeing their eyes and they are believing to their neighbor. They are not believing to anyone. So any farmer, if
Mm-hmm.
you will make a success in one by seeing that person's success, lot of people are coming, lot of people are touch with us. Sir, we need also these things. The basic thing is people believe on their eyes. If you for the farmer and if you will get the benefit of that instead of the money, they will believe like anything.
So that's a very
Yeah.
positive. That's a very positive stance to take. And no, I think it's very. The reason I asked you that, sir, is because a lot of us are concerned because we are sitting in. So I'm in Bangalore. I've got friends in Mumbai, Delhi, and big cities. And for us, like obviously, the number one thing is when you wake up in the morning, grocery store, is it open? Is the supply? How is the supply chain acting? And we are seeing that there is still some work being done in terms of the mandi say to the final store where we buy. There is still some supply chain hassles which are being figured out, and that's why I wanted to ask you in terms of from the farm to the mandi, how is it happening? So things are going great, is what you're saying, is what we are praying for as well, because more than India being an agricultural nation, we really need our farmers to be safe, and for that reason is why I was asking you. So thanks for that, sir. And and one more thing, I just have two more questions, and then we can take some more questions from the audience, and then we will let you go. So, sir, आपने 20 years government में काम किया है, and now you're working as a startup. So, bringing the experience from these two worlds together, how do you think that as a young startup, for example, if I am an agri tech startup, what are some of the tips that you could give me in terms of working with the government? Because ultimately, I have to work with the government. How do I make it happen, sir? And what are the ways in which I may go wrong?
For the agriculture sector, those who are the startup in agriculture, government support is required. 100% the government support is required in different aspects. So
Okay.
for this agriculture startup, first you find out in which sector you are working for the agriculture or any startup. Particularly for this, government support is required because I work in the government almost 21 years. I know the
Hmm.
what the government take advantage of their export, we have to take advantage of their scheme and all these things.
Okay.
So we need the help, we need tie up with the government in some aspect. We have to talk to the government, the director, secretary, all these things. And they also want, because one IS is told me, this is what we are doing, it is just a parallel to the agriculture department. What we are doing, that is the same one in agriculture department, people are celebrate, people are doing also. Their work is also soil testing, plant protection, seed selection, seed, everything. I am doing the same thing in private way. In soil testing in
Okay.
government, the cost is only 50 rupees. And we are charging 250 rupees.
Okay.
And farmer are ready to pay 200 by paying for the soil testing also. So my point is that we need
Okay.
much support on this agriculture sector. Yeah.
So you're saying that being a private player, you may have to charge more because you have to sustain the business. Government is able to do it cheaper, but that the reach between what the government has and the farmer is something which is still work has to be done, and that's where you're able to help the farmers.
Yes.
Understood,
Yes.
sir.
Right. 100%.
And understood, sir. And so the other question that I had is something that I saw on your website, which is that in the next 5 years, India's population is going to increase a lot more, and that means that we have a lot more people to feed. So technology, which means that farmers are ultimately have to increase the rate of production. So could you tell us
Yes.
more in terms of where startups can come in? What
Yes.
are the opportunities for startups to come in and help farmers? Like you are helping them with advice, you're helping them with machinery. What are the other areas, sir, where other founders can come in and help?
For any startup, one opportunity is required. My
Uh-huh.
basic thing. You know, this corona ventilator company, those who are doing the ventilator or mask, this is the opportunity to them.
That's right.
So when the university came, then Paytm is the opportunity he got.
Correct.
Okay. So similarly, agriculture, those who are doing in agriculture, the opportunity will come, what I told, after 4 years, 5 years, when the population is grow. So we have to increase the productivity of the crop, productivity of the land. For this, the
Okay.
technology is government definitely should do something for this because the Prime Minister told to double the productivity of the land. Farmers economy double. Maybe in 2017 or 18 he told at 2022 will double the income of the farmers. Production and productivity is now changed to make it double. For this, I certainly will tell you, I will tell you that lot of startups will come. Actually, we are not going to exploit the land properly. Suppose a land, 1 acre land in Punjab, productivity is 47 quintal per hectare. I'm just giving the example. In Punjab,
Okay.
in Punjab, because the Punjab also they're going with the paddy. In Punjab, the productivity of that land is 47 quintal per hectare. Punjab. If you take the
Got it.
national average, 25 quintal per hectare. In Odisha, it is 22 quintal per hectare.
Okay.
Right, Subramanian?
Yeah.
So if you compare the Punjab soil and Odisha soil, when there is both the soil, both the land, the irrigation is there. Everything is the same. They are putting also nitrogen, phosphorus, and potash. We are giving also the same fertilizer. Why the land is giving 47 quintal per hectare? Why the Odisha land are giving 22 quintal per hectare? Why the Tamil Nadu is giving 27 quintal per hectare? Why? There is some lacuna. What is
Okay.
that? Way we are doing the cultivation. The way the sugarcane cultivation in Maharashtra is good in compared to the other state. Why?
Mhm.
Because of the lack of knowledge, lack of the the way the approach of the land. Even that in Bangladesh is doing Bangladesh average is more than our average productivity average. Is in India the productivity average is 25 quintal per hectare. Bangladesh is almost 30 or 35 quintal per hectare. So the point is that if any building support will come to the farmer, anyone, I am very surprised that no big company are coming
Okay.
to support to the farmer. Any big company or any startup will come, not necessary to take up one India. Within this state, take some state and support them. If the productivity will increase, Definitely, once the productivity will the farmer get some extra money from intervention, then definitely thousand farmers come and join with you. That is the main
Okay.
point.
Okay.
But
I get that, sir. No, that's that is so interesting. That number one, that there is so much of difference between Indian states in terms of how much productivity we have of the soil, and that Bangladesh has been able to do it, even though on a smaller scale with a smaller area of cultivation, they've been able to get a much better yield than us. So definitely, sir. I think what we can do is. We can definitely ensure that more people are able to get in touch with you, because more and more startups in this space are looking for solutions, they will need to reach out to experts like you, because you're not just an expert in terms of building agrilmech, but also you work with farmers for a long time, sir. Like before, you worked with farmers for as long as the internet revolution has been going on in India. So a lot of learnings will come out of that. I think, Priyadarshi, have we lost him?
sorry, connection.
Okay,
Yeah,
Mr. Kishore, can you hear us?
yes, yes. Tell me.
Yeah. So I was saying that I think more and more founders should get in touch with the experts like you, because you have experience on the ground working with farmers for about 20 years, and I can really see that mature perspective coming from you, sir. It's not just about saying that we will go after a big market and we will make a lot of revenue, but it's also about seeing how much of the overall picture we can make better for India, because that's one point. And for everybody who's on this webinar, you should go to agrilmech website. It's agrilmech.com, and look at the way that they've spoken about the story of the Indian agricultural revolution and where it's going and what they are looking at. And so I'll quickly request the audience to put down any more questions they have for you, sir. If there aren't any more questions, then I'll hand over to Priyadarshi. It's been great to host you on this small chat with us, and for you to share all of your experience with us. So thanks a lot for that, Mr. Kishore.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Subbu, for
Any
conducting
last
such a
question?
nice and excellent session.
Thank you.
Thank you, Pradesh. Whatever
And
my experience and knowledge I just said, I just said the what are the question asked the Subramaniam ji. I am not the that much of an expert or not a big person, but what I heard and what I learned from the farmer, that I express only these things.
okay, sir, if you don't mind, can I
Yeah.
ask you what is the turnover that you are clocking this year, irrespective of the coronavirus impact?
Turnover,
Turnover.
turnover, you are actually for this coronavirus, we lost 1 crore rupees. For this coronavirus, for this particularly in the March my month, all these controls and all these things. So almost our company lost 1 crore rupees, but we achieved around 2.2 crores rupees this year. And
Excellent.
coming year, our target is to reach the double figure.
Superb. Excellent. Okay. And the second thing which I would like to ask you, sir,
Yeah.
and I have some questions. So, are you open to internships? Like there are certain freshers or new wannabes are coming up after passing their colleges. They are coming up. Why don't you help us or taking some interns so that we can promote some entrepreneurship?
Last 2 years, we are giving the internship to the Agriculture University of OUT, and
Okay.
one Raigada, there is another college in agriculture there. 30 students are coming, and we are giving internship to them, and we are teaching the reality, not the theoretical. That is the 2 months training. We are giving 7 month theory class. Then we are sending to the farmer, their village, and we have put in some survey and all these things. After 1 month, they are coming for the one class. Then again we are sending, and finally they are giving the presentation. And Sir, we are going to the field, actually, farmers knows better than the us. Actually, the farmer knows better than the any agriculture graduate, fresh
Mm-hmm.
graduate. Okay, they came to know this thing. So we do the internship program. This year also going to do the internship. There is no.
Superb, superb, superb. Thanks a lot. See, Subbu, what I was saying, I am proud of my state, and he is one of the best examples I can show you, right?
Definitely.
In agriculture, the market size of Odisha is almost 10,000 crores.
Okay.
Odisha, the agriculture market size is 10,000, more than the 10,000 crores. Suppose one industry will be launched at Punjab, first putting one staff in Odisha. I am just telling my experience.
Mhm.
You know what to do? Suppose one company will be set up in Punjab. That Punjab people put one person in Odisha for the marketing first. What are the companies running in Punjab? They doing business all in their main business. Okay. So Odisha is a big market for the agriculture. Odisha. And the budget is coming, government budget is also high in Odisha. If you go for the Government of India budget, this year also 2020-21, Odisha is getting more money for the agriculture sector.
Okay.
First, Odisha, you are getting.
Okay. I
So
think you
this is
lost him.
10,000 crores business market share. I am just achieving 2 crores.
Okay.
Subramanian,
Got it.
Okay. Okay. So I think there is no question, no more questions.
I just wanted to mention one thing, Mr. Kishore. I'm also from Coimbatore, so thanks for bringing that up and talking about the farmers over there. I've met a few of them, but very proud of Coimbatore that way. So thanks a lot for taking Agritech to Tamil Nadu and working over there. I'm very proud of that.
Yes. Okay. So thank you, Kishore sir, and thank you,
yeah,
Subbu. And yes, to the audience, we are the team of My Startup Yatra. Subbu had joined very recently with a vast experience. And yes, we are helping startups from after the seeding level to the mentoring level and helping them in getting funding, making their business development plans, helping them in scaling up, in short. So whenever any startups who do have any issues or they want any growth or means thing is that they need to have an idea after we are there. So who is there? I am there, and we have a big team which will be supporting the one of the startups or startups. Okay. Any more queries, Subbu? Sir?
Thank you.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Thank,
Thank you to all. And
thank you.
my thanks and salute to Priyadasi, Mr. Priyadasi. He organized this.
Sir.
And Subramaniam, the question is very important person and thankful to the Subramaniam. And please give my number to
Thank
the
you, sir.
Subramaniam. Subramaniam, you have the my number. Links you
I
just
I
will,
do
I
have
will,
a
I
number.
will, I
okay.
will, I'll connect it. Okay. Thank you,
Okay.
everybody. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, okay, Arpit, Bhagyasri, Satish, and I think Anil has left, and Ashwini for joining us for this event. Thank you.